Here, yo, I'm going live and direct on YouTube. Yo, shout out to y'all out there who are still subscribed to my channel, still supporting, still rocking me. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? All I'm doing and my job and duty and responsibility is to give to you what somebody else wasn't able to or hasn't given to you yet. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm giving it to you, not in the sense of just freely giving it to you, but showing and proving to you how you can get it on your own, and then you can do whatever you want with it on your own. Research it, you analyze it, break it down, and see what it does for your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to, you know, set the tone in your life or blaze the trail on how you live. I'm just here to give you something that I have and that I've learned through my endeavors. You know what I'm saying? So I want to build on tell you wisdom and honest to the cipher, right? So one thing about wisdom, in order for you to be wise, one key element that people feel that they have a lot of wisdom because they feel like they have a lot of experiences. Have you learned from that experience once you've gained and acquired that throughout your lifetime? That's the question. Now, being wise also is learning off of other people's experiences on what to do and what not to do. So it's basically, it's a good and bad way you can look at it. You know what I'm saying? However, I'll put it like this: there's a silver lining in that area, because you know there's some things that you learn from the individual, that what to do and how to be wise in your endeavors and how to be more, you know, proverbial in your approach, or how to be more, you know, objective in your perspective. And there's certain things you'll learn from there, but also they might also teach you the experience of, yo, I kept going backwards even though I had the vision. So what was I doing wrong? The same mistake, because you turn that mistake into a habit into a pattern, and that pattern became cultural. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you learn from your experiences, because there's things that become principles, they become value systems, morals and ethics, and these are the things that help you understand how you begin to learn about wisdom and experience. For instance, you know, in life, your father is going to teach you what it is to be a man. You know what I'm saying? He's going to teach you the ways on how to be a man, how to set the trend for yourself, how to conduct yourself, how to show proper mannerisms, proper social etiquette as a man, how to uphold yourself. Um, Even, here's another thing. He might show you what not to do because you might not be in your life. You feel what I'm saying? So it could be one way or another, and wisdom teaches you all things. The time so blindsided where you're so busy worrying about one angle of learning that many other angles are helping you learn and become more wise in your approach, and you don't even see it because you're just looking at that one way tunnel vision type of eyesight. You know what I mean? So adding that to your cipher with me, adding that to your life environment, family, friends, your community, the people that you know, they're, the people that you call your loved ones, the people that you hold dear to your life, you cherish and you value. So your wisdom with teaching, for instance, and you're a man, so a man is gonna teach his what? His young little male cousins how not to make certain mistakes in their life. Maybe he made a lot of mistakes, and now he wants to teach his cousins and his nephews how to be a better person than he was, or be far better than he was. Now they're giving them the what? He's giving them the experience and the wisdom of what took place in his life in order for them to teach them not to do what he did and to take the same steps that he did. Because this is the result that's going to happen if you do. So one thing's for sure is this. So when you take all of that and add it to the cipher, what do? You see what fits your script and you see what don't. You just look at it and say, well, that experience helped me do this type of endeavor, so I know how to learn from this way and learn different angles on how to be better from this perspective too, not just from one. The next step is Now that I got that experience, what is it that I do next to apply it and make it what? Applicable and implement it and make it make sense in my life to be sensible and efficient as well as sensible. Because if it could all make sense, but if it's not taking any effect or causing a difference in your life, then it's of no consequence to no avail. Because now that experience doesn't help you. So now you have to what? Rid of that experience and move deal with moving forward now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you from different perspectives on how things are. You feel what I'm saying? In life when you deal with wisdom. It's not always the one way to wisdom is two. Our principle of supreme mathematical wisdom is two. So it's a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta look both ways before crossing the street, not just one way. So here's the thing. What do you do with the wisdom that's added to your cipher? It all depends on what you need to do with it in your life and how it fits the script of the things that you are in the process of doing right now. That's the only way that that experience will help you make sense. Well, parts of that would be the only way that that experience will make sense in your life if that narrative is fitting for your situation. For instance, there's a lot of guys on earth that have been through the things I've probably been through. You feel what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that a lot of guys on earth probably experienced that they already experienced 20 times over. I'm just now experiencing. And they like, boy, man, listen. This is why experience is the what best teacher. You feel what I'm saying? It'll keep you equipped and it'll teach you about how to prepare yourself for certain things. That's what wisdom does too. That's how it gives you that experience. Now, it also gives you hands-on experience with what? Life. Because wisdom is added to your cipher. Now you got substance added to your life. Now you added value and you added worth to yourself. Because now you're doing yourself a what? Service. To better elevate yourself in a way where all of those experiences that you learned from other people as well as from yourself, you are now taking and elevating that to another level because you know the way to what? Change the narrative of how you add onto your cipher or add onto your life. Now that situation that you went through and you fixed and you changed the problem, you flip the narrative, and now you are the individual who has the ability to change the narrative because now you have the experience to do it now. See, before you might not have had the experience of how to change the narrative. You might have changed it in the wrong way where you might have went through it, you might have went through it in an emotional manner instead of went through it in more intelligent, intellectual, more critical, or being critically analytical in your approach, meaning sitting down and breaking it down and understanding why the situation is why it is and the way it is and how it is. You understand what I mean? So, like I said, wisdom is the way. It shows you. That's what wisdom is. If you look at the word wisdom, it has two words in it, is, do. You have to do something. You have to do something. Wisdom is the action. It is something that you have to give you a good example of what I mean. Let's just say, for instance, you were hustling on the street and you're trying to learn how to flip your money, right? Well, if you're in the process of learning how to flip your money, you have to be around people that know how to flip money, know how to invest money in a way where it doubles itself, triples itself, quadruples itself, with 10 times over. So now, the way that happens is, you sit down with them at their table, you learn their methods, their ways, so that way you could be more innovative to make your own way to flip, double, triple, quadruple, and 10 times fold your money in a way where it fits your narrative. You feel what I'm saying? That's why wisdom is experience, and experience is the best teacher. Now, let's look at that on the flip side. Let's just say that that man's method and approach you took, that method and approach don't work for you. What if that method and approach only works for him and not for you? Because maybe there's something that he added into his method that he didn't tell you about. Because he's not going to give you everything like that. Because he be giving away all his, what he got. But he going to show you the way to get your own by maybe copying and pasting your own way. You know, learning from it, you know, not plagiarizing, but just taking it and being creative and innovative in your own right mentally. How to create your own strategy, your own method, your own way. And that's what wisdom does. That's how you add substance to your cipher. That's how you make things sustainable in your life. That's how you keep things going. Now, in our degree today, it says, what is the prescribed law of Islam of that person without ability? It says the civilized must be held responsible for the uncivilized. It said the civilized is held responsible for the uncivilized and must be funded by Islam. What does that mean? Okay, cool. Civilized means knowledge and wisdom, right? When you go to the wisdom degree, it says civilized means knowledge and wisdom, right? So now, it means to teach knowledge and wisdom. Understanding comes in your own good time on you. Now, the uncivilized do not have these things, knowledge and wisdom. So it's up to you, as a person that has that ability, to be responsible for them to get it. Because they need this type of thing in their life because it's essential for them to live a life of productivity and conduciveness.